Ballast water discharged by ships can have a severe impact on Australian marine environment. The water that vessels take on or discharge to adjust their balance during the ship's trips is carrying exotic species from their original habitat and placing them in the new environment. Water ballast is responsible for introducing 30% of invasive species to Australia. Introducing this marine pest can cause an environmental problem by negatively impacting marine biodiversity in addition to damaging local economy and human health. Ballast water is introducing different species to our water like Northern Pacific sea star is a fast-growing predator. The sea star's female can produce up to 20 million eggs. This ability to reproduce is threatening our native animal because the star is a very active predator. It eats almost any animal it can capture. It also can detect food from a long distance. The second species is black-striped mussel. They exist in intensive groups. Mussels are very fast-growing. They only need 1 month to mature and 6 months to reach their maximum size. They form a group of thick beds and stem marine structures. They also use hard shell surface of native animal to settle on. The third species is Asian green mussel. Asian green mussel can grow fast in a different condition. The single mussel can release tens of thousands of eggs, and it only takes them 4 weeks to spawn. They compete with native species, cause damage to marine structure, and could poison humans. And the third one is European green crab. Crab is a large active predator. Need only 2 to 3 years to mature. They can reproduce 3 times in 1 year and live up to 5 years. A female green crab can carry up to 100,000 fertilized eggs. They grow quickly and start to feed on native plant and animal and compete for food with them. So why should you care? Introducing invasive species are one of the largest threats to water ecosystem. It can result in species extinction and loss of biodiversity in aquatic environment. It prevents people from enjoying of many coastal activity. Besides, it costs Australia and the world millions of dollars to reduce the damage they cause. And the most important thing is people can play a role in increasing the problem by moving this species locally or decreasing it by dealing with the water environment in more sustainable way. What the Australian government is doing to reduce the problem. To prevent new marine pests from arriving to Australia through ballast water, the Australian authority have enacted law require all international vessels to manage their ballast water in agreement with the Australian ballast water management requirement. For example, all high-risk ballast water tanks need to empty their water outside the 12 nm limit before driving to Australian ports. You can find more information about this on the Department of Agriculture site. How can you help? Learn about different marine invasive species to recognize the pest and report it if you find one. If you see a marine pest, report it to the Department of Fishery Fish Watch Service. Report their location, take a photo, or if possible, freeze a sample in plastic bag. If you work or enjoy water environment, and regularly check and clean your vessel and fishing gear.
Created using Powtoon.